So, happy Tuesday, everybody.
Happy Tuesday.
So, let's talk about yoga this morning, shall we?
Yes.
So, yoga. Say it with me.
Yoga.
Feels good, right? Let's say it backwards.
Ga yo.
Yoga. Ga yo. We're getting our mouths ready this morning. So, yoga really means the connection between the mind and the body. Does anybody know how we connect the mind and the body? So we can get really quiet and go, oh, be quiet, mind. I'm really connecting with my body. Or we can breathe. Let's take a breath together. In that moment that we took our breath, you were here, right now. You weren't there. You weren't, oh my God, yesterday. You were here. And that is how you connect your mind and your body. Anytime you breathe and the two come together, and you remember the essence of who you are, not the person who wore this clothes today, or put on makeup, or fixed their hair up in a bun. You, the essence of who you have always been, who you truly are. So, that little one inside wants to come out and play. Do you guys want to come and play today?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's put our hands together. So let's create some heat. And really rub vigorously. Yeah. And we're going to drop it. Ready? Let's take a deep breath in. So laughter yoga was created, I don't know how many years ago, by a gentleman in India called Dr. Kataria. And Dr. Kataria was a medical doctor who kept on seeing patients for the same thing. Approximately every 2 years, patients would come in and complain about the same illness or disease and ask for the same medication. And he got tired. He said, I'm trying to get people better. I don't want to see them over and over again. So he had a beautiful wife. They all did great. He had a beautiful wife who said, I do yoga. What if you brought yoga into something? Well, what was that something? So in India, they have parks. And hundreds of people get together at the park. It's kind of hard for us to imagine because some of us work, right? But imagine a Saturday at the park when all the families get together and they're cooking on the barbecue. In India, they do that daily. Not the cooking on the barbecue, the getting together. So they were together at the park, and he said, what if we laughed? People love to laugh. So they went to the park every day, and they started telling jokes. But after a few days, they knew all the jokes. And then people started getting a little raunchy, and it's like, yeah, it's not that funny anymore, right? And then he realized that when you laugh at a joke, you're laughing from here. Ha ha, I have to think about it, right? Even though it comes really fast. But they say, but it's not coming from here. What's the difference? Mind, body. So it's nice to be in your mind, but if you can laugh from your body, and that's what he wanted to accomplish. And so his wife said, well, they've got these poses in yoga that you could use that would be funny and would help people laugh. So he said, what? Well, she said, lion. Does everybody know how to do a lion? Let's take our hands by our ears. Let's stick out that tongue and we go, okay, so now really stick out your tongue. Let's go. So what do you feel? What does it feel like? What happened in this room just now? Right? Feel your face get a little hot, right? If you put your hands by your ears, did you feel your cheeks like move out to the sides? Yeah, okay. And then put your hands on your face right now. Anybody feel a little heat in your cheeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? So lion laughter is a way for you to stick your tongue out. It pulls all these muscles open, and it releases any stress you might be feeling from your jaw to your ears. Now that you know what it does, let's try it again. And when you make that sound, it pushes all the old oxygen that's way deep in your belly and has been stuck there, and it pushes it up and out. So you can go, So that was the first thing she taught him. As you can imagine, they've been married 36 years, so she taught him quite a bit. So the second thing she taught him was how to do what's called 1 meter laughter. Here we've changed that because we're not in the metric system in America. So we call it love laughter. So we're going to take a bow and an arrow and we're going to pull back and go ha, ha, ha. Let's try that on the opposite side so we equally go ha, ha, ha. So let's talk about the science behind that. So the science behind that is when you put your hands up in the air, it allows your neck to open. And when you put your hands up in the air and you push back, look what's happening to our heart. We're opening up our hearts. Try that. Feel your chest go. And then close up again. So the science behind that is you open up and you close again. And you breathe. Ha, 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 ha. And so the science is important because some of us go, oh, laughter yoga, that's so silly. What am I doing here? It's just a waste of time. And so I could tell you, well, you're becoming childlike, and you'll be like, I don't want to be a child. I'm an adult. I got to be serious. But the science behind it is your inner child runs your world. So your little bambino or bambina is the person who's doing all the directing in your world. So if you want to go here, but you just can't get out of bed, and everything is slow, and then you have a flat, that's your inner child saying, I didn't want to go there anyways. Nanny, nanny, boo. And so your inner child has to be in sync with your adult, right? Because otherwise, how are you going to get anything done in this world, right? Your inner child would rather stay home all day and play, while your adult says, I got to go to work, I got to get the groceries, I got to go do... So the inner child. So how do we connect to the inner child? So we connect to the inner child through laughter. And you're going to say, well, why do I want to connect with my inner child? That was then. This is now. Have you noticed how serious we are as adults? It's raining today. Again. My inner child pulls out my green boots. I have rain boots. I put on my rain boots this morning. I went with the dog and we went splashing in the water. Because I knew that that would make my adult happy. Not right away. She was like, what? You're going to go get wet? Why? But after I jumped in the puddle, I felt so good. I was so free. And I made a mess, and I didn't care, and my feet were still dry. Woohoo! So this inner child thing is so important because when we are childlike, we open all our senses, and we open to love. Because children are love. They're pure love. They don't know anything different. They haven't been yet imprinted and told how to behave or what to say, right? And so Dr. Kataria, when he connected with this laughter yoga, he saw a way to be childlike. And he said, wow, how do we make this happen on a daily basis? So it's really easy. I've added a few techniques to laughter yoga so it really imprints, because that's important to me. So we're going to do milkshake laughter. So here we have a glass of milk. Here we have some ice cream. We're going to put it together. Ready? We go, whoop, whoop, whoop. So good, right? Let's try that again. Whoop, whoop. It looks like little ones in Sherry. Go, whoop, whoop, woo! Come on, do it with me. Whoop, whoop, woo! So we have this room full of laughter cream. And so we borrowed from the Chinese a little bit. We're going to take the laughter cream, we're going to tap it on. We go, ha. Wake everything up, ha. If you haven't had a massage today, ha. Other side, ha. The top, ha. If you do the bottom, you have to do the top, ha. The chest, ha. Tummy. Knees. Bottom of the knees, toes, if you can reach. And then back up again, sides. Back. The shoulders. And then take like 2 fingers or 3 fingers if you really want, and then we're going to tap here. So here we go to our hearts. And our throat. And our chin. And under the nose. And then under the eyes. And then the third eye. And then the crown. And then right here. Oh, let's do that again. So now I'm going to talk to you about the science. So the science is, this is called tapping. And tapping wakes everything up So it actually wakes the muscle memory. It's the part of you that doesn't even know you know. But it's like you're touched there and you're like, oh, I remember. Ah, interesting. So let's try it again. So let's start at the heart. We go, ha. And right here, ha. Heart. Here, ha. Throat. Chin, ha. Under the chin, ha. Sorry, over the chin, ha. Under the eyes, ha. Third eye, ha. Crown, ha. And then the karate chops, ha. Or the monkey zone, right? So deep breath in. So what we just did scientifically is we moved a lot of energy in our body, right? And in laughter yoga, we don't really explain anything because we just say it's the ha-ha to aha effect. The ha-ha to aha. Where the body says, oh, I know, I remember. Ha-ha to aha. Scientifically, though, we moved, we shifted, we woke everything up. Because our bodies are engines. You have to wake everything up, right? When you go into the car in the morning, you turn the engine on. If it's really cold, you sit there, you go, right? And the car goes, does what it has to do. And then, right, you back it up or you go forwards. Same thing with the body. Sometimes we get up, right? And some people go and drink their coffee right away. Like that's going to warm you up. But it's your body, it's touch. So let's take our hands and go, ha, 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 ha. Very good. Very good. Yay! One more time. Very good. Very good. Yay! Now you feeling a little hot? Anybody feeling hot? Right? So tapping. What are we doing here? Scientific. So in our hands we have all sorts of little pressure points. 20,000 to be precise. So every time you clap, every time you touch, guess what happens? Everything wakes up. So let's take our fingers and just to the left, to the left, to the left, 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 to the right, to the right, to the right. 2 fingers to the left, to the left, to the left, left, to the right, to the right, to the right. 3 fingers to the right, to the right, to the right, 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 to the left, to the left, to the left. 4 fingers to the left, to the right, to the right. 5 fingers, set them free, and then rest, and then. So a little party in your hands. So deep breath. So the deep breath in is because when we shift energy, we always want to bring it up and push it down. Pushing it down grounds us, brings us back to us. Pushing it up brings the inner child. Woo! So remember, we're connecting our inner child to our adult child. So by doing these exercises, Dr. Kataria and his wife found that they could get people to laugh from their bellies. And what happens when you laugh from your belly? You activate this really deep oxygen. Not only you activate it, but you bring it in. Because you're emptying out and you're bringing it in. And this oxygen, this is our life force. This is what allows us to breathe. This allows us for our cells to regenerate. This allows for energy to come in, energy to go out. Because guess what? Every morning we wake up and we have the same amount of energy as everybody else. What we do with our energy is what happens in our life. So in the morning, if you were going, ha-ha, everybody, ha-ha, ha-ha, ho-ho, hee-hee, ha-ha, ha-ha, hee-hee, ho-ho, ha-ha, ha-ha, hee-hee, ho-ho, ha-ha, ha-ha, hee-hee, ho-ho, ha-ha, ha-ha, hee-hee, ha-ha, ha-ha, ho-ho, hee-hee, ha-ha. Put it together. Make a little heat, drop it. Deep breath. How are you feeling? Pretty good, right? The energy has raised a little bit in the room. So yoga, you saw the squares where they were doing deep poses and postures. So yoga really started in India and it still does. You can go for 6 to 8 hours and you can do only one pose. And the yogis will make you perfect that pose until you have your own line. I know that sounds a little scary to me too. 6 hours, one pose. Oh my goodness. but that's just a form of yoga. And of course, we live in the West, so in the West, we want to do everything more. So we develop power yoga and vinyasa yoga and hot yoga and yoga where you stretch and you sweat and you come out and you're like, ah. Or you have yoga where you can laugh and you can be really gentle with yourself. So we're going to do a little gibberish yoga, and this is called loving ourselves. So you're going to take your magical fingers again, and we're going to pretend we're looking in the mirror. We're going to brush our teeth, and we're going to put some cream on. Ready? We're going to go, then we're going to brush our teeth. And then we're going to gargle. Ready? And then we're going to spit it up. Doesn't that feel good? It makes your inner child laugh. And that's what we're trying to accomplish. We want our inner child to be laughing all day. So little things like this you can do all day, right? All day you can be looking at the mirror. Oogie, cheeky, cookie. My grandmother used to do this when she used to pull out of the mirror. You can be really gentle, go, oogie, cheeky, cookie. You want me to do it too? Ready? Right? So laughter yoga is really about being gentle with yourself. And what we do at the park, and the reason I do it at the park is because there are trees. And sometimes when we're under trees, we feel less intimidated. I have to tell you, to do any kind of yoga is a very brave kind of personality, because it means that you are going to allow yourself to be led for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, depending on the yoga class, into positions that your body may not be comfortable with. And it's not because it's bad for you, it's because it's something new. And sometimes when we do something new, we beat ourselves up, right? But we have to laugh, we have to go, ha 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 ha. Everybody, ha 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 ha. Oh, in fact, I'm going to show you how to laugh at yourself. Ready? I need your thumbs. So would you show me your thumbs? To the left, to the right, down, up. Okay, thumbs are working. Ready? Wiggle thumbs. Hands. Put your hands on your hips. Lips. Ready? So put your thumb out, right? When we laugh at ourselves, when we talk about ourselves, we point to ourselves. So we're going to go, and then we're going to kiss. And put that smacker right over there. Let's try the opposite side. Ready? Here we go. Ready? When was the last time you kissed yourself like that? Seriously, anybody? Did you do it today? Yeah, you did it today. So this is something you can do every day, and you don't have to do it just on your heart. Look. You can do it as many places as you want, and the reason that's important again is because your mom and your inner child, your mom probably touched you and hugged you and kissed you, and if your mom did not kiss you and touch you and hug you, guess what? Everybody. Ah. 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 Right? So whatever you did not get in your childhood, give it to yourself now. Is that my time?
Good. Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you. So let's give ourselves